So, why not? Why have all? I know it's because it was really popular in Assassin's Creed 4, but I don't know why they've got so much sailing in this game. It's just it's not added anything so far, at least in my view, it hasn't added anything. It's just kind of made long distances, which just makes me want to fast travel, which is a bad sign in a game. Oops, I still have a drink. I'll have a sip. Okay, so we're going this way.
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind.
Pull off, lads. Loose the royals.
There's all kinds of things around. I just too much side stuff. There seems to be, and that's the problem with Assassins, with the whole series. There's just so much side stuff that doesn't really add anything. Herring Queen of the Sea? You're mad.
There's the city of Albans, the greatest frontier town of all.
Hear that, New York?
Reef the topsails and gallants.
1754. Albany! Albany! I wonder if we're going to meet any other really important historical figures, like in 3 and 4. We interacted with a lot of historical people in 4. I wonder if that's going to, if that's still going to be true in this game. I could just go for the mission. I don't know. Eat. Oh, is this the line between the border between the Dutch and the British? Progress further in the story to unlock this activity. What activity? I just want to climb out and get to my mission. So it looks like I'm not allowed on that bank. Oh, am I stuck? Because my only way of getting around on that side was by just kind of fighting through and getting to the bridge. Yeah, landing on the water. Oh dear. Oh, there's actually a way of climbing up on this side. Oh, this grieves me. So it looks like the only way of getting up to this area is, unless there's an opening right here, seems to be, you have to run along the British side and then just kill the people on the bridge. That seems a bit unnecessary. Why not let me climb? Unless like, there's a way up right here. This is all these look restricted. All this. I don't know why it goes out into the lake, into that. Maybe it's just to stop you or make you a target if you try and do this. Not killing people. Who wants to play Assassin's Creed to be sneaky and stealthy? It legitimately looks like you can't actually. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm not in a restricted area. I'm not in a restricted area. Oh well. Thank you, Dutchman. It's good to know that every country in the entire world hates the British. That is actually true. During the kind of the American War of Independence, part of the thing that really helped the Americans was the fact that the Dutch and the French and the Spanish were taking advantage of it to try and attack their colonies. We the people. I wonder what that's about. So England essentially just was drained and just couldn't send troops, and decided against sending troops to America because its other colonies it felt more important. One of the board games I've got, the win is a solo game where you're playing as the British, and the win condition, the historical situation is actually a minor British victory because it doesn't lose its empire. Basically, it holds on to Gibraltar and India and Canada when it could have lost those to the other nations attacking it. Random fact. That's why you come to this channel, really. We the people. I wonder what this is about. 1750s. What is this?
You're here. Congress is still in session. George Washington and his militia have fired on French troops under Jumonville. The French are calling it an act of war.
George Washington. You mean Lawrence's younger brother?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same. Speaking of Lawrence Washington, since you eliminated him, James Wardrop has moved up in ranks. All the Templar resources are at his disposal now.
What about the manuscript?
My sources in New York confirm that Wardrop has it. I also learned that he is here at the Congress under heavy guard.
Shay, find Wardrop. Get that manuscript.
This place is thick with Templar troops. Liam and I will make sure he doesn't escape.
Why isn't Liam's voice actor voicing Shay? You know, and then it would sound like this is the thing. I am immensely confident that Shay is not Irish. Liam, it could be a really good voice actor. I don't know. And that's what I really like about this. That's what I really like about him. I legitimately do not know.
You! Stop!
No. No, what? No! Ah! You did not see me enough to be this hostile. Why am I not using my sword? This is annoying. Immediately got into cover, but didn't have a chance to assassinate him. Alright. Okay. There's no one else around. I'm walking in. I don't care. Stealth is for people who are competent. Oh, I haven't said that. Oh, okay. Oh, hello, historical figure.
That must be the Templar William Johnson. Perhaps he has the manuscript, or knows where it is.
Fairly sure that's...
As I have stated previously, I believe we need a national union, granted by an act of parliament, but bringing greater independence to our colonies. The French are an immediate threat, and we are ill prepared to face them. To put it bluntly, the colonies must join, or die.
Oh, yes, there's William Johnson.
Rousing speech, Master Franklin. But do you truly believe Great Britain will grant her colonies autonomy?
They have little choice, Master Johnson. You know the remoteness of this frontier better than most.
Yes. But let us leave politics for another day.
Really?
I wanted to thank you for your research.
Of course, of course. In the brief time I could examine that box, I could tell it was something unique. From ancient Egypt, you said? Well, as I mentioned in my letter, I am quite ready to electrify it.
Excellent. We will have the box delivered shortly. As for the manuscript... Captain?
I apologize, sir. but Master Wardrop refused to hand it over. He said the risks were too great.
The risks? Ah. I apologize. You will have the manuscript and the box in the briefest of delays. You mangy excuse for a uniform. Run to Fort Frederick and tell Master Wardrop he had better cough up the manuscript post-haste. Else I will have him scalped.
I can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrobe.
I fully realise that my knowledge of kind of colonial writings is not exactly like American colonial writings. It's not exactly brilliant, but if memories from what I have read, ow, I'm fairly sure that Franklin didn't support independence until fairly late on, actually. Oh dear. Until kind of quite late on, he did support remaining as part of inside the Empire. Oh dear. I mean, his son actually, I think he was one of the... He remained as part of the Empire. I'm not entirely sure. He may have actually been in the negotiating party for the British. And Franklin, Benjamin Franklin and... I want to say Thomas. Actually never spoke again. Because of that. Because of that massive... difference in views and the change of mind that Benjamin Franklin went through. I mean, that's something I remember reading. It might not be accurate. It might be something I'm misremembering, or is something that attributes to someone else. I can't recall. But I think that is the case. It might also be that I am right, but the game's also right in that the historical period that we're in, he was after he changed his mind on the question of independence or maintaining links to Britain. So, I don't know. Of course, there's a British flag. I assume it's one we could rip down. I wonder if there'd ever be a game where you rip down an American flag, he says, a little cynically. There he is. Kill James Wardrop. What's the best way to get around to it? I see him. I'm wondering how to get to him. And as always, he's always hopping out and having someone else do it, or even having he himself do it. Well, poisoning him with the berserk dart. They're a lot tougher when I'm fighting them. Like one blow, like he's actually being hit. I actually may have made this situation a little bit worse. Can I shoot you? Okay, I can shoot, but I'm horribly out of range. That's a little mean game. Let's get closer to you, sir. Let's see him trim his group out. I don't know what I was meant to do. There was probably like a do it this way as part of the mission. Thank you.
I'll take that, you Templar dog.
No! You have no idea what you're doing, fool!
Keeping the people free from your control.
How free will you be when the French undermine these squabbling colonies?
These colonies would be far better off without the Templars pulling the strings.
We bring order from chaos. If everything is permitted, no one is safe.
Even the devil can quote scripture to suit his own purposes.
Right, escape the zone. Is there anywhere to... I don't know if this is going to work at all. Oh, hello. Ah! I know I'm hiding without escaping the area, but I think it might be worthwhile. I assume as soon as I leave, the yellow that's sticking down will reappear. It might be worth trying. I'm kind of intrigued by the kind of... They seem to be really going back to the point of the Templars are trying to bring safety. Kind of thing. Nope. Oh my goodness, no. Go to the bush. I don't know where I'm trying to get to. Oh. That didn't happen. Oh, I was supposed to kill him with an air assassination. Oh well. My way worked.